Good morning. I am depressed. So I'm going to eat my breakfast while I talk to you about it. Yeah, so long story short, I'm pretty depressed right now. And it's not in like a sad way. So basically the reason I'm making this video is because people don't talk about this side of depression enough. I don't think I've talked about it. So, I hate eating and talking, it's horrible. I'm not going to eat, change my mind, because I... So yeah, the depresso. I drink my coffee instead. Being depressed isn't always being really sad. I'm not sad at all right now. I'm just not feeling anything. Like not a single thing, not one measly thing apart from just meh. Feeling nothing just comes with no motivation to do anything, to see anyone, to speak to anyone, to do anything. Like there's so many things that I need to be doing and that I want to be doing, and yet I'd much rather just sit in this depression nest behind me and do nothing all day. I'm not going to do that because I have 2 businesses to run. I'm still poor. But I'm doing things for people and they are relying on me to do these things, so I'm gonna prioritise those. So I'm cat sitting at the moment, and this falls into one of those. I made a video about cat sitting a while ago, about surprising things about cat sitting. Can't remember what I called it, I'll put it up there. And I said that cat sitting improves my mental health, but it also makes me do things even if I'm having a bad day. And that is very true right now. Because I am on a job right now and it is quite far away, so I've been taking my bike to go and visit these cats. And there's that whole, oh, if you just go for a walk or just go do some exercise and you'll feel much better. I just don't. It's not helping. I'm just in a rut of nothingness. I'm just in the void, let's say. That's it. I swear when I was thinking of this video there's more to talk about. I've only been good at doing what I actually have to do. So, looking after my cats. My other job, which I'm going to start doing in a minute. And it's really frustrating to just... like there's just nothing, I just exist right now, and there's nothing I want to do. The creative spark of videos is just not there today, obviously. I have a whole list of videos that I want to make, not one of them I wanted to make today. And today is actually Friday. I've normally sorted out a video by now, but I've just not had it in me. So going to these cats, it takes about 3 hours, but I've had to block out the whole day to do that because I just can't handle anything else that I have to do. I guess the point of this video is to demonstrate, maybe, or to talk about, or something, to get it out there that depression isn't always just sadness. Because I'm not sad, I don't feel sad, I don't feel blue, I don't feel upset, I don't want to cry. Any of those harmful stereotypes, like, but you don't seem depressed. I just don't want to do anything and I'm not feeling anything. It's weird. It's very weird. It's not to do with coming off of amitriptyline, but you can find out more about that up there. Because I wasn't taking a high enough dose for it to work as an antidepressant, just as a painkiller, and I've been off it for so long now. I know I only made that video like 2 weeks ago, but I've been off it for way longer. It's not really a thing that needs to be medicated so much because, like, I'm very privileged now to understand that this phase of feeling nothing will eventually go away. I used to get it a lot when I was younger, when I was in school, and I had counselling and they weren't very good because I wasn't typically like sad. There were some other issues going on and I didn't understand depression and how it worked, because not one person was honest about it with me, and just medication wasn't an option, let's put it like that. I can't remember where I was going with that. It's the memory thing. It's also in part down to depression. I just can't really remember stuff. When I was younger and depressed, I had no motivation to go to school, but I had to anyway. I had no motivation to go to college, and my attendance reflected that because I was no longer legally required to go. I could choose to not go if I wanted to. And yeah, my grades suffered because I was one of those people that was in the gifted and talented set. For my GCSEs I got 11 or 12 A's and A stars. I don't know, flex, whatever. But then in my A-levels depression really hit, and I was allowed to... I mean, A-levels just hit different, to be honest. Did not do so well in those. And then the school, because I was gifted and talented, they made me try and do 5 A-levels. Normally people finish with about 3. That really screwed me over because I failed everything, then I had to resit everything. And then do the not resit.
Hello, it's Editing Max here. I just want to clarify, because I was not thinking this through this morning when I filmed this. Failed means failed to achieve my target grades. So across the board for all 5 subjects I was predicted A and A star. I got B's and C's in my first set of exams, and because I'd been predicted an A and an A star, it counted as a fail, so I had to do it again. There is absolutely nothing a fail about B's, C's, D's, and I don't mean that to shame anyone, it's just that because I was told that I failed to meet my targets, that it was a fail, and evidently I have really internalised that, and I don't want to make that anybody else's problem, so I'm very sorry for the language I used there. It isn't a fail, but I was set up to become a depressed mess. Hot take.
So that just made me more depressed because I felt like a failure, and then that did make me sad because there was a lot of pressure to be better, and I wasn't. And then I came to uni and I was finally an adult for the first time, and I could stay up until 4 or 5 a.m. if I wanted to, and then sleep all day and miss all of my lectures. Not my finest moment. It's not been until I've graduated, actually, that I've been able to just sit and pay attention to my mental health and what it's gonna do. I'm very privileged to actually be aware of the fact that this is just depression, that's not a thing, but this is depression, and it will pass, because it always has. Stressing about it passing is not going to make it pass any faster. It is currently my choice to not seek out any sort of antidepressants because risk versus benefit, I can live like this. I've been living like this my whole life. There's no, obviously I want it to end, but it's not like this needs to stop right now. I can take it, I can deal with it, it's gonna be fine. I'm already on the upswing, to be honest, because I'm sat here talking about this. Depression isn't always just sadness and despair. Sometimes depression just looks like low motivation and not feeling anything. I obviously want to encourage you, as always, that you know your body and to see a doctor if you think that medication is the answer or that you just need some help and support. That's obviously good advice. Always see your doctor if you need help. There really isn't a point to this video, just to highlight that yes, depression is not just sadness. I don't think I've done that. Sorry it's not been the best quality video, sorry it's not been super interesting. That's just where I'm at right now. I'm hoping next week will be a bit better, because I'm doing some deaf stuff for next week, so that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna finish that there before I go to work. And yeah, so don't forget to like this video just for the serotonin. Drop a comment down below if you feel like sharing your experiences with depression, or if you have felt like I do. I'm not really looking for advice, so if you could just feel free to not give me advice, I'd really rather not, but if If you want to just share tips for everyone else, that is also fine. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM UK time, with at least one bonus video every single month. And as always, there are more than two genders. See ya!